Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys The Walking Dead Series 8 exclusive Carol figure. So just to let you know, I recently reviewed Morgan from the same series, and I also have Dale right here, and then I will also maybe get Eugene, maybe get that Rick, but I'm definitely going to go ahead and get that Tyrese. I really do like this wave. I think it's absolutely fantastic. The detail on them and the character designs, i.e. the actual digital rendering and execution, is just getting so much better wave on wave. I've been looking forward to a Dale for a very long time now, so yeah, look forward to that Dale figure. There's a link in the description below for the Morgan. But as for Carol herself, let's get this box open and take a closer look. And here is Carol out of the packaging, and this is basically, as far as I know, basically just the older Carol mold from a couple of series ago, just with some added paint and some new accessories. Now she stands just under 5 inches tall, so she is smaller than some other figures in the line. And just to go over the storyline and basically, what the hell is this that she's wearing? Basically, she wears this, she shoots a gas tank and then uses a firework to go ahead and blow that up at Terminus because, Rick and Daryl and a few other characters, basically the entirety of the main cast, basically are stuck in Terminus. They've been captured, and in Terminus they are basically cannibals. So she's using this rifle to shoot that, blah, blah, blah. That's the gun that she uses at the time. And that diversion then lets a load of walkers in, and she basically dons this blanket, whatever it is, this cloak covered in zombie guts, to go ahead and disguise herself as a walker, get through unrecognized by the walkers, and she carries all of her weapons underneath this cloak. So it's a pretty cool time in the show. And whilst she's in Terminus, she comes across Daryl's crossbow. Now, this is wrong, basically. I'm just going to go over that first. The crossbow that he's using at this time in the show, which is the start of Season 4, I think it was, is this one right here, which he picks up in Series 3. This one, I'm not sure, if it's a new mold or if it's a remold of the original one that came out with the first couple of figures of Daryl. But basically it has the scope, and it's basically just a completely different mold. It's a completely different design. But this is the one that comes with the deluxe edition that comes with his bike. And this is actually the one that he uses at that time in the show, and it's the one that really should come with this figure. Whereas this is the one that it's been put with, and I really do like the fact that it's got the metal rings on there, so it's less likely to kind of snap off, whereas this is just molded to it, so if it snapped off, you got no way of kind of like reattaching it or whatever. However, the detail on it, like this looks a lot more like, bowstring, whereas this just thick bars of plastic just does not look all that great. It doesn't have anywhere near a sharp arrowhead, or bolt head, whatever. It just doesn't look all that great to me, really. It should have come with this one. I like this, don't get me wrong. I think it's a fantastic addition to the figure, just to give you that kind of a roleplay aspect, because at the time, she is carrying his crossbow around. That's really cool, but it really just should have come with that one. As for her other accessories, she comes with this long barrel style AR-15. If I go ahead and get it out of her hand, as you can see, you can get her to hold it in two hands very well. She can't really look down the sight very well with this cloak on, but once you take the cloak off, you do get better articulation, and she can actually look down the sight pretty well, actually. So as for the gun itself, with a better focus there, you can see the amazing silver detail on there. Looks really worn and just looks absolutely fantastic. We have the strap here, which instead of being molded to the gun, they've finally made it loose at the rear and at the front over here. I really do love this, like looking like it's kind of velcroed or whatever at the front there, or like a belt strap or whatever. But it means that you can actually give it to her and actually shoulder it, or it can be down as she's holding it, as gravity would be pulling it down. So it's just a lot more realistic, and it's not going to snap off. It's not actually molded to the gun, so that's fantastic. It also have a working bipod at the front there, so that's absolutely fantastic, which she does use. So I really do love this weapon. Definitely my favorite from the line so far in terms of how they've attached the strap and the fact that it has a movable feature on the gun. So absolutely fantastic. And it's actually got the holes in that heat guard right there. They are actually molded through it's not just like covered up. So that's also absolutely fantastic. I really do love that. And then as for the figure itself, taking off the cloak like so, it's quite thick, to be honest. It is a softer plastic, but up here it's pretty thick up here to maintain the shape and whatnot, and it fits to her really well. And the paint detail and everything is absolutely fantastic, but like I said, it does hinder a lot of articulation. But besides this, I think that the figure is the same as the previous release. However, mine didn't come with the knife. Now, you know, nothing dropped when I took it out the package or anything like that, so I know that, you know, if it is supposed to come with one, mine just didn't. I know that I haven't lost it or anything, but they may all come like this, so having the pouch from the previous mold but actually not coming with a knife, I'm not too sure, but I am 100% positive that my particular one did not come with a knife. So if it should, I have no idea, but I don't mind. I'll be probably posing it with this anyway, so it covers that, and that might be the reason that they didn't even bother to remove that, or, you know, didn't bother to give us a knife. However, if it is supposed to come with one, then yours probably will do. I really love the molded in revolver there into her waist. That looks really cool. The face is the only disappointing thing. We've got a really nice matching skin tone throughout the entire thing, and then, you know, the actual head is molded in a really light plastic that just doesn't match up at all. So she's covered in, you know, blood and mud and stuff, and that is contrasting so much to the really pale skin tone, even though, you know, they really should have used this skin tone right here. So I might touch it up myself so it doesn't look as bad, but yeah, if it wasn't for the actual molded plastic color that they use there, it would honestly be a perfect figure. We have this jacket, which is flexible right here, and for the most part it just looks awesome. You've got these straps on the boots that are painted. Again, absolutely fantastic sculpt throughout the entire thing. They are molded from pictures of the actual actors, so they're always pretty accurate, so really nice. As for the articulation, the head is on a ball joint, so you got left and right, and then a little bit of up and down and some side to side movement right there. The shoulders come out to the side and go all the way around. We have the hinge and rotation at the bicep. We have a hinge and rotation here at the hand, and then also further along the forearm we have rotation right there, so the hand can go in and out, or you could rotate that and then rotate that and then have the hand go up and down. So that really helps with positioning her so that she can hold the gun better with two hands, so that's absolutely awesome. Down here at the waist you do have a joint right here, but specifically because the gun's molded there, you're not going to get it moving that far, but it's really not made to be all that useful, so they shouldn't really have bothered at all, to be honest. The hips, really good articulation down here. It may not look the best, but it works really well, and it does look better than some others from the line. Like for example, Herschel really looks bad when you start moving the legs around. At the knees down here we have the ratchets and also a rotation just like the elbows, and then the feet down here are on ball joints, so they can move up and down a little bit, they can move side to side a little bit, and then they move left and right. So overall, I think that this Carol figure is absolutely fantastic, and I think it's definitely better than the original version. Obviously, you're getting more paint apps, you're getting more accessories. I mean, obviously, you're losing a knife there, but you are getting this really nice new cloak. And obviously, you can use her in various different dioramas now and poses with having a cloak that's removable, or you can add it if you like. So, yeah, I definitely do recommend this over the original. If you have the other Carol, maybe go ahead and get this if you really like the character, but otherwise I really don't see the point. But yeah, definitely a figure that I think that you should have. It's definitely a character that I think you should have if you're into The Walking Dead. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more pictures of anything else from my collection, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's Homerino123, and the links are in the description below, where you'll also find links to other Walking Dead reviews. And for future Walking Dead reviews, go ahead and subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.